All right, get this. Today's deep dive, we're heading over to Ivory Coast.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So we're going to unpack L'Agence X. They're this like creative powerhouse, and they're making waves way beyond just Africa.
I've heard of them, yeah.
They've got this tagline, Petit marteau casse gros caillou.
Okay, say that again.
Petit marteau casse gros caillou.
What's that mean?
It means little hammer breaks big rocks.
I like it.
Yeah, and their work totally like embodies that, you know?
What I find really interesting about them is that, they've only been around for like, 6 years?
Yeah, like 6 years.
That's nothing. In agency years, that's like you're a baby.
You're just getting started.
Exactly. But they're already working with these huge international brands and local businesses too.
Yeah, it's a really interesting mix.
You don't see that very often, that kind of range.
Yeah, it's like they've found the secret sauce, like how to make an impact no matter what size you're working with.
For sure. And I think to really understand their work, we got to understand the people behind it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we're talking about Majib Gadar, he's the CEO, and Fanny Cafano, who's the deputy manager.
Okay, what about them?
So Najib, he's the visionary, right? He's got this incredible eye for what's next, what's going to resonate with people.
Makes sense.
And then Fanny, she brings this amazing global perspective. I mean, she's worked everywhere. Singapore, Morocco, you name it.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, so you combine their decades of experience, and it's kind of like it clicks. You start to see how L'Agence X is bridging this gap between classic marketing and all the new digital stuff.
Totally, and doing it well.
Yeah, and they have this process, right? They call it their modus operandi X.
Okay, I like it. It's catchy.
It's all about really understanding the African market, not just like superficially, but really getting into the culture.
So it's more than just market research. It's like, what would you call it? Cultural anthropology almost.
Exactly. They're taking the time to really get the values, the humor, the aspirations of their audience. And that's why their campaigns just hit different,
Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see this in action. Tell me about some of their like standout campaigns.
Okay, so there's this one Koi Joko Fund. I mean, come on. A twerking giraffe named Gigi. You can't forget that.
That's amazing. I love it.
It's playful, it's unexpected, and it's everywhere. Billboards, social media, you name it. And suddenly this brand has this personality, this vibe.
It's not just an ad, it's like an experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they did something similar with the Eutelsat Connect campaign. Now, satellite internet, that's not exactly the most like thrilling topic, right?
Not really. No.
But they turned it into this visual story, like super stunning, with an astronaut exploring connectivity.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
And then there's the Wave CIE campaign with the tagline, T'es pas au courant.
What's that mean?
It's a play on words. Courant can mean electricity or aware in French.
Oh, that's smart.
So it works on like two levels, right? You're drawn in and then bam, the message about the service hits you.
It's like a little inside joke with the audience.
Exactly. And that's what makes them so different. They're not just trying to sell you something. They're inviting you to be in on it, to get it. And that's powerful.
But it's not all just fun and games, right? There's got to be some serious strategy behind all this.
Well, for sure. You got to get results. And that's something L'Agence X gets. But L'Agence X brings that same level of expertise to their social media, to influencer marketing, everything.
It's like you're saying you don't need a massive budget. You need the right approach.
Exactly. You need to understand your audience.
Yeah.
Be willing to try new stuff. And L'Agence X, they've got that down. Big time.
But what I find interesting is how they can go from something that big and splashy to something super detail-oriented.
Totally.
Like with GBH, the hair company?
Yeah, GBH, what they did there was really smart.
It wasn't just like, here's your logo, see you later.
Nope. They went all in. Packaging, slogan. They even did a TV spot, right? And in English and French, super strategic.
They were thinking about YouTube and all that right from the get-go.
Always thinking a few steps ahead.
Which brings me to my next point. They're not just about looking good.
Oh, for sure not. Although their stuff always looks amazing.
It's about getting those results.
They're all about impact, making a difference for their clients.
And their work with Societa, the car company.
Night and day difference. Their online presence was, pretty basic. But
Then L'Agence X came in and just like blew it up.
Engaging content, those captions. So clever. They completely changed how Societa connects with people online.
It makes you think, right? The best agencies aren't just about one-off projects. It's about those long-term relationships. So, to everyone listening, no matter where you are, think about this. What's your big rock and how are you going to break it? L'Agence X proves that with passion, creativity, and a whole lot of hustle, anything is possible. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep those creative sparks flying.